of juvenile crime is social media, because when we watch the violent videos or play the violence game, that is really harmful to us. But the teenager wants to follow that games or videos. Um, so I think that's the major reasons of the juvenile crimes.
Nowadays, there are lots of teenager crime. I think that's because of nowadays like atmosphere, because there are lots of movies or games that makes us violent, and it really affects us. So I think that's why there are lots of teenager crimes.
The main reason of this problem is that juvenile think they're all right with whatever they think and whatever they do, because they're so brave and they admire the adventures, and of course they want to prove it because nobody think they're right around, the
I
others
think
around
teenagers these days make a lot of crimes because their parents get divorced a lot. For example, in the olden days, the parents didn't get divorced so much as they do now. Especially in North America, the parents get divorced very often, and they usually get a stepmother or stepfather.
Most biggest reason for teenagers crime is, I think it'll be, I think the percentage of the crimes didn't increase, just how people think, and like all those reporters write about article about them just increased, so we feel like there are more crimes. I think that's
Teenage crime is we can see it. We can see it. Many media easier, so they not sure about to judge what is wrong or what is good and what is wrong. So they confuse and they can.
I think teenager crimes may occur is from violent computer games, because computer game is violent. You can kill people.
Main point of teenager crime is bullying someone. For example, if I bully someone, then that someone will be angry, and that guy will try to hit me or try to make me suspended by.
Major reason why the actions between teenagers is because they're watching movies and TV shows for free, so they can just try or experience or watch every movies or like violent movies or shows, so they can just try it for like just showing us some. So
I think the most of teenagers crime in Korea curiosity, because most of teenagers start smoking or drinking because they want to know, and they're curious about what feel like when you smoke, or what's good if you drink alcohol, and they become addictive because of that. So they start to crime for that, like in Korea, like hitting people.
The main reason why the teenagers are getting violent is because of violent movie or games. Usually like teenagers like to motive something like looks like cool, just like in violent movie. I think the teenager should watch the movies under their parents. Thank you.